and welcome to STRIAS. So today in this economy lecture, we'll be dealing with factors of production. So factors of production, we know there are four factors of production. One more name for factors of production we have seen is resources. So resources are nothing but the things which are used to make goods and services. Yes. So first factor of production is land. Second is labor. Third is capital, and fourth is entrepreneurship. So first factor of production, land. So generally, what we think is we'll be thinking only the piece of land will be like viewed as a land, but it is not that. All natural resources used in production come under land. For example, raw and cultivated. For example, raw land and cultivated land. So raw land which consists of coal mines, gold mines, this also comes under land, and cultivated land which is of wheat and rice also comes under land because these are used to produce goods. Yes, then under land, whatever all the minerals like gold and coal will be coming under land, and on land forest also will be coming under forest as a resource also will be giving major forest produce, minor forest produce. This will be looking in environment in more detail. So this also comes under land. And what are the things under sea? For example, manganese nodules in Indian Ocean region, where the deep sea mining was given permission, and where we are developing, yeah, developing like one mission to go into deep sea. That also like undersea things also will come under the land as a factor of production. Then labor. So when it comes to labor will be of two types: physical and mental or intellectual. So physical and intellectual effort will contribute to production. That is called labor. For example, manual labor like construction workers, and intellectual labor like teachers, software engineers, and mechanical engineers, who are all the engineers, then lawyers, they are intellectual labors. Yes. Then capital, always think always many people think that capital is nothing but money, but it's not. Capital is something which gives future stream of benefits. So if you invest in something, if that gives you future stream of benefits, then it is called capital. For example, human capital. Yes, if you are investing on some worker, you are giving them skills, then that person will be a skilled person, and he will be working for your company, and he'll be trying to get more benefits, more profits. Then it is called human capital. So capital, don't remember, capital is not at all like related to money. It's not equally not money. It's an investment which gives a future stream of benefits. For example, tools, technology, machinery, equipment. They'll be used to increase the productivity of land and labor. So capital will be used to increase the productivity of land and labor. For example, tools in agriculture, in land, cultivated land will be seen as a capital because it is increasing the productivity. Yes, technology, tractors, fine. Then entrepreneur, nothing but brain. So brain which can go for innovation and creativity to increase the productivity and to manage all the three resources, all the three factors of production. Sorry, all the three above factors of production: land, labor, capital will be managed by entrepreneur. Fine. Will be managing, taking risk, and resource management will be done. Will be getting profits or loss. Fine. Then so here, if someone is giving land, they'll be getting rent as a payment. Then labor, wages or salary. Capital, interest, then entrepreneur will be getting profit or loss. Then we'll be looking into the concept of production possibility curve. Production possibility curve. How much maximum production can be done? If we do that, if we produce that on a curve, then it will be showing that the potential of the company, maximum potential of the company. So it is the economic model that describes the maximum combination of goods and services that can be produced in a fixed time if all resources are being efficiently used. If all resources, like four factors of productions, are efficiently used, land is used properly, efficiently, then labor is used efficiently, capital is used efficiently, and entrepreneur is working efficiently, then you'll be having a maximum combination of goods which can be produced, and technology will be fixed here. For example, so let us see the example. For example, I am the owner of the company called STR IAS. So what I'm doing is, rather than just remove the IAS here, just see the company is STR. It can produce phones and e-bikes. So both are electronics, right? So here what I will be doing is, I will be getting some workers, 20 workers into my company, and all will be having the same capability. So here 20 workers, 10 of them will be doing bikes, 10 of them will be doing phones. At that point of time, here will be the point on the curve. Then 13, if 13 phones are done, 13 phones are done, then there will be only two bikes. So there will be point will be here. If 13 mobiles are done, then two phones only can be produced. Yes, and maximum things they can produce is 15 phones or 15 bikes. So if you join this curve, so these are the maximum combinations possible. Combinations possible. Yes, and these are the things happen when four factors of production are working properly and state of technology is fixed. The machines are working properly and machines are the same. So I can operate on this curve. I want this many phones or this many e-bikes. I can operate on this curve. This is called production possibility curve, and it defines the maximum potential. Defines the maximum potential of the company, or maximum combinations which my company can produce. Then so we can operate on the curve if there is a full employment and if there is no wastage. But in reality it doesn't happen. Does it happen in reality? No. Some people might be lazy, some people might take leave, people might play PUBG while being in a company, some people will be going for breaks. Yes, and here production, what happens? So if it is maximum combinations we can do, if some people are taking leave, then this curve will shift inward. So this curve will be shifting this. So maximum capacity is this, but I am producing like on this curve. It means that here employment is not at full stage and efficiency is also not there. So decrease in employment and decrease in efficiency will lead to the shift of the curve, maximum possibility curve or PPC, to shift inward. Okay, so that's the thing that will be happening. If I need profits, what I will be doing? So if I need profits, this is my possibility curve, and where the state of technology is fixed. If I need to shift this curve outward, if I need to shift this curve outward, what happens is I should employ more people. Yes, I should employ more people, more quantity. Then more quantity of resources, labor is required. Then I should increase the efficiency. Yes, more skilled labor I need. Then I should increase the quality of technology. Okay, I should increase the quality of labor, quantity of labor and I should increase the technology, then only I can shift the curve outward and my potential will increase. Before it was my potential, now the potential will increase. So what we have learned from here, so when we operate inside the curve, there is lack of employment and lack of efficiency, or both. When we have to operate outside, when we have to increase our potential, what you have to do, you have to get more quality resources, I mean more skilled labor you should get, more quantity of labor you should get. Before 100 members will be working, now you should get 200 members, so that you will be getting more benefits and your potential will be increased, and you should get more sophisticated technology, I mean new technologies you should involve, and this quality staff should be ready to use this technology. But think of India. So we are seeing of STR's firm, right? So what about India? So when it comes to India will be having multiple companies, and we have something called gross domestic product. What is the meaning of that? Total final value of goods and services produced in a country in certain time period. Yes. So who will be producing goods and services? So goods and services will be produced by four factors of production. Who are having four factors of production? They are nothing but firms. So if we are looking at one firm, then it is called microeconomics. STR's firm, microeconomics. If you are looking at total firms in India, then it is called macroeconomics. Fine. Why I'm doing this is, so what I'll be doing is, I'll be drawing the maximum like potential PPC for India, production possibility curve. So think that this is the production possibility curve of India. If in India the production is declined, if the production possibility curve is declined, for example, think that India has 142 crore population, right? So think that India has 100 crore population who are currently being in a working age population and they can work, but only 80 crore population. So on this line 100 crore people can work, but only 80 crore are working and 20 crore are voluntarily they are not working. It means that this curve will be shifting inward and this curve will become this. Yes. Then think that this 80 crore population, these people have all the degree, they have degree, they have studied from big institutions, big colleges, but they don't have skills. What this 100 crore population who can work, who are in a working age population, what happens? This curve again will be coming here or here. So here, what is this? This is the potential GDP. I mean that total number of goods and service that can be produced by Indians. I am assuming that 100 crore population is in working age and they have capability to do work. Fine. So this is the potential GDP curve of India. But some people are voluntarily not willing to work. That's why potential GDP will be decreasing. The curve will be moving inner, inwards. So potential GDP is decreasing. So potential GDP decreases, unemployment increases. Unemployment increases. Fine. Then this is called recessionary gap. Got it? Then I'm thinking that 100 crore population they are studying in top BTech colleges, MBBS colleges, some dummy degree colleges. They're getting degree, but they don't have any skill to work. So at that point of time, what happens to this potential GDP? It will be decreased. It will be coming inward. Fine. So unemployment will be increased and there will be recessionary gap. What happened to this curve? If so, what I'm doing is I'm giving skill based education, and also I'm giving a workspace such that everyone is employed, and I'm getting like in next 20 years I'm giving skill based education, and India's population has increased to 120 crores, and everyone has got increase like skill based population, and 120 crores are fully employed. And what I'm doing is I'm bringing the technology into India. So what happens to the curve? The curve will be moving outward. The curve will be moving outward. What happens to curve when it moves outward? So here we can see the potential GDP is increasing. So when potential GDP increases, potential GDP increases, what happens to unemployment? So unemployment will decrease. So if unemployment decreases, everyone will be having money in their hand, and everyone will be demanding. What happens to prices? Prices will increase. Such a situation is called inflation, and this gap which is there is called inflationary gap, and this gap is called recessionary gap. So with this I'm ending, and we have what we have seen today. We have seen production possibility curve of India, and we have seen production possibility curve of SDR firm. We have seen that if everything is perfect, we can play on that curve. If someone is lazy, it will be inside. If we are increasing technology and if we are increasing number of people, then we can play outside. Potential GDP will increase, inflation will increase. If we are playing inside, recession will increase, unemployment will increase. Here unemployment will decrease. So with this I'm ending today. Hope you have got some idea and concept about economics, as this subject is conceptual. So try to understand the things and make your own notes. So for this, notes is uploaded in my Telegram channel, and the link will be given in the description box. Thank you. Please do like, share, and subscribe.